You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Santos, Strasbourg. Estevao, Palmeiras.
Carlo Ancelotti has officially announced his first squad as Brazil coach, and two Chelsea names have caught the eye: André Santos and Estevao Willian. André Santos, currently on loan at Strasbourg, has impressed in League One and will return to Stamford Bridge this summer. The 21-year-old midfielder is said to be part of Chelsea's long-term project and could even feature in the FIFA Club World Cup. Meanwhile, a more sensational name is Estevao Willian. The 18-year-old will only officially join Chelsea from Palmeiras this summer, but his talent has already been enough to impress Ancelotti. Touted as the successor to Neymar, Estevao is ready to bring new color to Brazil's future, and Chelsea are also ready to integrate him into the first-team squad. The arrival of these two young players shows that Chelsea are not just buying stars, but also making stars. With a coach of Ancelotti's stature handing out the national team call-up, the signal is clear. The future of Brazil, and perhaps Chelsea, is in their hands. The future is blue, and it's also yellow and green.
André Santos, Strasbourg. Estevao, Palmeiras.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The long-awaited final is finally here. Real Betis will face Chelsea in the 2025 UEFA Conference League final held at the Tarczyński Arena, Poland. Both teams come with a big mission: to end the season with a European title. Betis finished 6th in La Liga and secured a ticket to the Europa League next season. Meanwhile, Chelsea, in dramatic fashion, secured 4th place in the Premier League and a return to the Champions League. The last time these two teams met? In 2005 in the Champions League. 2 decades later, a heated duel is presented again. Team news: Betis are missing several key players. Hector Bellerin, Marc Roca, Diego Llorente, and Chimi Avila are out. Giovanni Lo Celso is also doubtful to appear. As for Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson is ready to return after serving a suspension. But the question is, will Maresca field his best team? During the Conference League, he often rotated the squad, but this time it's the final. Interesting stats: Betis have a solid defense, conceding only 0.9 goals per game in the Conference League. But their attack is not yet at its best. Their XG is high, but their goal conversion is low. In contrast, Chelsea are the best team in the tournament. Their goal productivity, possession dominance, and attacking effectiveness are at the top of all statistics. And one name deserves to be highlighted: Christopher Nkunku. Despite struggling in the Premier League, he has shone brightly in Europe. A total of 8 goal contributions in this competition. If Maresca gives him his trust again in the final, Nkunku could be the difference. Prediction: the match is predicted to be tight. The score is 1-2 in normal time, because Chelsea are superior mentally and in quality. We predict that the Blues will lift the trophy at the end of the match. Who will be victorious? This final is not just a fight for a trophy, but also a bet on reputation in the European arena.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The Conference League final could be Jadon Sancho's last game for Chelsea. According to a report from Fabrizio Romano, there is currently no clarity regarding the future of the England winger. Sancho is on loan from Manchester United, and Chelsea have the option to return him to Old Trafford for just £5 million. But will they do it? Sancho has been quite impressive in European competition. He was one of the keys in the knockout phase, especially when he performed brilliantly against Legia Warsaw in the quarter-finals. However, Sancho has recently lost his place in the starting 11, with Noni Madueke and Pedro Neto more often chosen by Maresca. Even so, ahead of the match against Real Betis in the final, Sancho is predicted to start again. Enzo Maresca implied that he would give a chance to the players who were instrumental in bringing Chelsea to the final. One of them is, of course, Sancho. But here's what makes the news even hotter. Romano said it was a concrete possibility that this match would be Sancho's last appearance for Chelsea. Maresca also openly admitted that no decision has been made. This means that everything is still possible. He can be retained, or he can be released. In fact, Sancho himself wants to stay. His relationship with Manchester United has been damaged. This season, Sancho has appeared in 41 matches, scored 4 goals, and contributed 10 assists. The problem is, Chelsea is aggressively looking for a new winger. Names like Alejandro Garnacho have even entered the radar. If true, then the space for Sancho is getting narrower. Will this be Jadon Sancho's last dance with Chelsea? It all depends on the club's decision after the final. But one thing is for sure, the match against Betis is not just about the trophy. It could also be the end of Sancho's short story at Stamford Bridge.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Romeo Lavia is officially absent from tonight's Conference League final against Real Betis. In fact, the young midfielder flew to Wroclaw and was even seen in training ahead of the match. But make no mistake, this is not about injury, red cards, or rotation. Lavia is banned from playing by UEFA rules. What really happened? Despite recovering from a hamstring injury that limited him throughout the season, and performing well when helping Chelsea secure a Champions League ticket, in the last Premier League match, Lavia cannot play because he is not registered in the UEFA squad for the knockout phase. Why can't he be re-registered? UEFA divides the squad into two lists, List A and List B. List A must be locked in from the start and cannot be changed arbitrarily. List B can be updated up to the day before the match, but only for players born after January 1st, 2004 and who have been with the club for 2 years. Well, Lavia was born after that deadline, January 6th, 2004, but he only joined Chelsea on August 18th, 2023. That means he has not been at the club for 2 years yet. Therefore, Chelsea has no legal loophole to register him. So even though he is healthy and performing well in the league, Lavia does not have permission to play in the European final. For the record, Lavia only managed to play for 7 minutes in this competition, against Servette in the playoff round in August. And that was his only Conference League appearance this season. Apart from Lavia, several other players were also unable to appear, such as Marcus Bettinelli, Wesley Fofana, and Aaron Anselmino. Meanwhile, Mykhailo Mudryk also did not join the team group because he is still serving a provisional suspension due to a doping case that he denied.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Chelsea have officially entered the hot race to recruit Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. The 22-year-old striker is now being fought over by 3 top Premier League clubs: Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool. With an extraordinary record of 22 goals and 12 assists this season, Frankfurt immediately set a price of 100 million euros. A fantastic figure, but it doesn't seem like a big problem for the Blues. Moreover, Chelsea has just qualified for the Champions League and has the potential to earn up to £97 million from the Club World Cup this summer. Chelsea have indeed been looking for a new striker for a long time after failing to bring in Osimhen last year. Now their focus is on Ekitike, although other names such as Liam Delap and Benjamin Sesko are also still on the radar. Interestingly, Delap is available for just £30 million due to Ipswich's relegation clause, but Chelsea are reportedly more interested in the long-term potential of Ekitike, who is seen as the ideal frontline solution in Enzo Maresca's long-term project. Meanwhile, Arsenal and Liverpool have not given up. But the Blues have the financial advantage, and the promise of more game time is clear for the young French striker. The big war is starting. Who will win? Ekitike to Chelsea? Let the bidding war begin.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Chelsea and Manchester United are now elbowing each other to secure the signature of young English bomber Liam Delap. Delap, who performed brilliantly with Ipswich Town by scoring 12 goals in the Premier League this season, is certain to leave after his team is relegated, and this is what makes him a fight. The striker's price is only £30 million, thanks to the release clause written in his contract. According to ESPN, Manchester United have reached an agreement with Ipswich and have even finished in terms of personal terms. However, until now, Delap has not given the green light. Because of one thing, Chelsea came in and immediately took the lead. The Daily Mail said Chelsea is now in the leading position. The main factor? The Champions League. The Blues can promise elite European competition next season, something that United cannot provide. Moreover, the Red Devils have just spent a large amount of money to recruit Matheus Cunha from Wolves. With an increasingly thin budget and FFP restrictions, Ruben Amorim has openly admitted that United cannot go all out this summer. "We have to be realistic," Amorim said. "We will fight, but we have a plan to improve the team." Delap himself is yet to decide, but the choice is his. Play in the Champions League with Chelsea's ambitious project, or compete hard for United's limited resources? The big decision is just around the corner, and it could change the course of D-Lab's career forever.
You subscribe to our YouTube channel.